Welcome to the Dancing Oracle with me, Najia. I'm going to do an oracle read for the United States. So this is part 3 of my readings for America, for United States of America. We had a very accurate assessment of what's going on in the first 2 videos, explaining what's going on. And I broke these videos up into shorter segments for you. We had the quick overview in part 1, the deep dive in part 2, where I explain in depth all the meanings of the cards and what I'm getting. And now part 3, the Oracle deck. I'm going to be reading from Soul Mirror. It's a new deck I got. Thank you to all my generous community who sent me thanks, donations. And if anybody, really likes what I do and wants to help me out, you know, get a new computer, because I've been having issues with this. And everyone's been complaining when I have issues. I still record when I have issues, but I do my best. And if you want to send me some thanks, and there's PayPal, Venmo is the best way, and Apple Pay. It's all in the description box. Um, there's other ways, but also just getting a reading with me. That's a really great way because it's a win-win. It's a win-win. You get a reading, and I get compensation toward being able to do these videos for everybody, right? And a better way of doing them. All right, let me tune in. Ooh, that's some really interesting cards for the United States this spring. Oh, God, I'm drawn to this card. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why. Attention. Just before I start shuffling, when you're drawn to something, it's a sign. Resistant, surrendered. We can look this up later before I start shuffling. I think there's something in this card. Resistant or surrendered. Because these are mirror cards. You can see like what's going on in your inner landscape. You'll see something a different way, in the light or the shadow of something. Yeah, so I hope everyone is doing well. It's spring here in Philadelphia. Almost. Oh, it feels like spring today. It's not spring. We need a couple more weeks until solstice. I mean, solstice, equinox. Oh my God. Ah, it's been a crazy time. I'm going to get surgery. I'm trying to record as many videos as I can before my surgery. And I have a wonderful house guest coming, my dear friend from Florida. This- My friend from college, another artist. All right, so I'm feeling this card. This is so funny. I can't believe it. I'm like, I can, but I can't because I know spirit is, very connected. Okay. I just spoke about this in part 2. I brought this up. Oh my God. I'm so amazed. Oh, this is the Oracle for the United States. Okay. In part 2, I pulled the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for what is going on in the subconscious for the United States. And I said that the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is the shadow side of the Queen of Pentacles. And it reminds me so much of this card, the meaning and how the light and the shadow work for that card. It reminded me so much of this card that I literally went into the deck, pulled out the card, and read a little bit from the book, right? Because I was explaining how, in the deep dives, I like to explain how the cards work and their meaning. And of course, in the oracle, how the oracle will relate to the tarot. Whenever I do the oracle, it's like a confirmation for the tarot reading. And this is a major confirmation on two counts. I did a general reading with this new deck, and I was thinking about what's going on. I got this card, and I explain it in one of the shorter readings that may or may not have posted yet because I'm recording for a whole month because of my surgery and other things. And I always record ahead anyway, because you never know what life does if you get sick and things like that. So, yeah. So then I was explaining that the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, let me see if I can find her nearby. I can show you. If you are not familiar with tarot, I will show you what I'm talking about. So this is the upright position. The upright position is, which it was not in the reading, it was reversed, but I have to explain both meanings for you to really understand it. The upright meaning is very similar to the light meaning of the light, the enlightened meaning of this card, right? Because it has to do with feeling safe and secure, right? So that's when you are functioning at your best. You feel as that queen, as that woman that wants to provide for others or take care of herself, more so in this case, that providing more in this case. Um, there's like, okay, I've got the money, I've got the physical resources, I've got the home, I've got enough money, I've got good health, I can provide for others. I'm feeling secure. I'm secure within my own skin. Look, that woman look at her. She looks very secure. She's full of lush green. She's feeling like the queen. She rules, she rocks, right? In the mirror card, it's really interesting. It shows in the upright position, it shows the light and the shadow depending on your viewpoint. It's like a Rorschach test. So this is so, my God, this is so accurate. This is like a Rorschach test for the United States. It literally is, because there's this whole premise of why the powers that be are in the position they are. And it has to do with safety and security. Promises made about that. All right. So in the light position, which you may see, do you think this woman looks safe and secure? Or does she look insecure? Some people see her as looking insecure and she's hugging her kitty cat to feel better, like holding your teddy bear, right? When you're a kid. And some people feel like, oh no, she's secure, she's safe, and she's just so happy to be with her kitty and provide for him and love him. She's feeling all the good things. Depends on your viewpoint, because literally we have this situation happening in our country. People are seeing the same exact thing and and having a completely different interpretation of what's going on. Now, let's go back to the Queen of Pentacles and be sure to watch the reading, part two. All right, watch that deep dive. All right, so in the reverse position, it's all the nasty shadow side elements of this beautiful regal queen that's in, she's surrounded with love, the greenery of love, lushness. She's got the money, she's got everything needed. It's the opposite. First off, she's missing in many cases, missing her confidence. She's insecure, right? So when you don't feel secure, it will manifest in different ways, okay? It's not just one way. Everyone's different. Depending on the person, it manifests differently. Now, some people, very lovely people, will say they're feeling insecure because they're like, oh no, I can't provide for my loved ones. I don't have enough, right? And they're feeling like, gosh, is it going to be okay? And they're feeling worried about that mothering energy, because this is the mother. Also, the queen has a certain amount of mother provisional energy. And they're worried about health, insecure about health, resources, finances, like physical resources, like your home, things you need, your car, things you need to function in life, right? You're insecure about that. And for good reason, not to be selfish. You're not selfish or anything. You're just insecure and worried about having what you need for yourself and others. Now, some people, when they're insecure around money, or all the things that money and health, good looks, all that kind of stuff, because good looks are tied to health. Some people, when they're insecure in that regard, it becomes very narcissistic. And they, because they're insecure, they're super selfish. They want all the money for them. They're like, oh, I don't want anybody else to get that money. I'm going to take it all. They're insecure. Oh, and they want all that status. They may not feel the wealth of spirit inside, and they want all that status and they want the look of it. They want to get, whatever they get done, or nothing wrong with it. But like, sometimes if you're doing it, if you're buying things, whether it's treatments or expensive things, running up the credit card bills, to look good on the outside only without the inner reserves, you know, to make up for what you lack, you know? So that's like a very toxic queen, right? So it can manifest either way. It can manifest with toxicity, narcissism, or it could just manifest with fear, fear of not having what you need. Now, I'll give you a little insight, because this is supposed to be the oracle clarifier for the reading, and it sure is. So interesting. This card came out. I mean, this is why no matter what is happening, I don't worry, because I'm having connection to spirit. When I do these readings for the channel, I mean, I'm not editing, and I'm not starting over unless I say something really stupid in the beginning and start coughing or sneezing, then I'll start over. But yeah, I just go with the flow and I'm tuned in. And then when I do readings for people, it's always accurate. And then when I do readings for people that I can't validate, like celebrities, boy, I keep getting the same cards for them. It's really interesting. I keep getting the same kind of story. And, um, I'm always amazed. I'm thinking, wow, I must really be reading them, even though they haven't hired me. Um, I must really be reading their energy, field, because I keep getting similar readings for those people. Or I did some celebrities that aren't as pop. I mean, like Taylor Swift and Celine Dion and all these other people that share. I didn't know anything about what's going on, but people told me all this stuff that was in the cards. And I was like, gosh, the cards are so accurate. So that's because spirit is accurate. Spirit's there. So no matter what happens with this country, and I know we're going to go through stuff. We have our angels and guides, and that's what's important. And that's why I do this channel, because I need everyone to get on board with spirit. I need you to start doing this for yourself, all right? You can watch my channel, but I hope you're learning from it so that you can do some of all these things I teach right now, card reading, but like check out all the people I'm bringing on. all the guests I'm bringing on. Go check out that. And I hope you learn from it. So it's all about, okay, so this feeling secure within yourself grants freedom of spirit, a calm demeanor, a sense of wholeness, giving you a lifetime ticket to experience and interface with the world through pure and open channel of your human vessel. So that's when you're feeling secure, right? But if you're not feeling secure, if you're not feeling safe, our thoughts and energy are directed towards finding safety and security within ourselves. If we don't find it there, we try to control what is physically around us, adding filters to our experience of the world and creating obstructed layers in our perception. Listen to that. That was the Seven of Cups. In reverse, that card I pulled twice. You saw I pulled it twice in the first reading. You'll just saw that it was that second one in the second reading I did, part two. But yeah, this is, we try to control what's physically around us, adding filters to our experience of the world and creating obstructed layers in our perception. And it says, but if you're feeling safe and secure within yourself, you won't panic at the first sign of external uncertainty because, like a deep-rooted tree, you have created a strong and solid foundation to receive and understand the world around you harmoniously. The unknown brings with it magic that leads to new paths, perspectives, or a pivotal growth phase. Understanding yourself and feeling secure within this gives you the tools you need to navigate and fully accept the uncertainty and the magic that it bestows. So, really, this is what it's about. You know, some people made decisions based on an insecurity, feeling unsafe because their amygdalas were stimulated and they were told lies, right? And they made some rash decision out of that. And other people feel safe naturally and know that spirit provides for them, and they're more calm and they can view things with a clear mind when you're calm. So, for everyone, as we go through these changes and as we go through everything that we're going through this spring, the most important thing is to stay connected to spirit. And this was part of the subconscious realm, right? In this full trilogy reading for the U.S., right? And you know that you need to just go within, stay connected, be like that strong rooted tree, have your strength, and proceed, you know? All right, take care. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I read each and every one of them. Sometimes it takes me a while to find some hidden ones later, but I'm reading them throughout the day and I put a little heart emoji next to them. Even if I don't like the comment, I still do it to acknowledge you. And, you know, and there's certain things people don't like about the channel, so I made shorter readings. But if you want to watch all of this trilogy, for those who like the deep dive, then you got it. You got it. All right. Take care, and I hope you check out my website, book me for a reading, or come take a dance lesson with me on Zoom. Thank you.